ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
Good evening to everybody. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue right here on this May 30th of May. For the people that are watching from the United States of America, happy Memorial Day weekend. And, you know, hope that you enjoyed this weekend remembering those people that gave their lives for the freedom of the country and of the best country that exists in the world, that is the United States of America. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. Welcome, everybody. Share this video out. If you guys want to share this video, I will completely appreciate it. Thank you so much. Share this video on this Sunday. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys want to cooperate with our independent reporting, Buy Me a Coffee, it's on top of the link. It's pinned right there in the message description box. And ultimately, I will be, you know, if you guys want to put a comment on Buy Me a Coffee, you can follow me there also, become a supporter. So there you have it. Wow, man. This is Sunday. We're supposed to be relaxing. We're supposed to be not thinking about, you know, crazy stuff which is occurring in our borders. But for God's sake, when is, I don't know when is this going to stop. This is just, it is just unbelievable what is going on in our country of Mexico. I'm not saying in the United States of America. I'm saying what is going on in Mexico, man. It's just who's allowing this situation to continue. And I have broadcast the whole past week. And, you know, in part of the last before that, I had put examples of people trying to rush the border or trying to cross illegally through a port of entry. And there is a vehicle port of entry, you know, I have broadcasts and I have consistently said, like, why these migrant camps, They need to be eliminated from the vicinity around the border. That's why there are shelters where the migrants need to be located, need to be watched. There is a process for immigration. There is a process for entering the United States of America or entering Mexico. There is a process. There's paperwork. There is processes. And these activists from the United States with nonprofits, they're not telling these people that exactly process. And that is their fault. Ultimately, the number one is the UN. The migrants is just a product. They're just, here to, if they want to cross illegally, they will do it. If they want to cross irregular, they will do it. But there's obligations, and these people want to be involved on the other side of the fence, but they don't want to do the job of instructing these people, to telling them this is the way to do it. And again, people, in the border of San Luis Rio Colorado, that is the border that connects to Arizona. Again, irregular crossings, again. And this is this, I don't know when is it going to stop. I don't know. This complicates for the people that they are doing a line to cross to the United States of America, or people that they're crossing back to or crossing back to Mexico. This is unbelievable. I just don't know when is it going to stop. I'm sick and tired of it, man. Everybody's tired. It is just tiring to see this. And it's more exhausting to see that the United Nations has done a horrible job on educating the population of the world on how to migrate, because they were the ones that made this global compact of immigration. Look at this video on a port of entry. I will put two videos that they were on a port of entry. This is a video on a port of entry of San Luis Rio Colorado, Sonora, that connects to Arizona. This is an unbelievable video that it was taken by a citizen, which it was, you see two individuals right there, but you're going to see it's a 41-second video. And this is how it is, how people are now not, basically, they're not caring anymore for where they cross or where they don't. And you will see another video where customs are running to get them. This is unbelievable. I don't know when is it going to stop. And then I will show, ultimately, we're going to talk about, some arrests that have been occurring in the part of Mexicali, which they arrested some people that try to enter the United States of America illegally. And, and you're going to see some photographs. And also we are going to talk about, the Border Patrol coordinates to rescue a kid who was kidnapped in LA, and it was in TJ, and it was in Tijuana. And then ultimately I will bring back some memories about a migrant kid from Morocco migrating on plastic water bottles. And the video is really, we shown the pictures, but I never seen the video, and I saw it the other day and I was like shocked. And then I will show some video of how the citizens of Mexico are throwing rocks to municipal authorities and how they're kicking them out of their neighborhood. It is just unbelievable. Don't miss this report. Buy me a coffee is on top of the link. If you guys want to cooperate and contribute to my work, buy me a coffee is right there. So let me just play this video for you guys to see. It's a 41-second video. For God's sake, when is it going to stop? Look at this video. That's a custom right there arresting. Now, these people are crossing from Mexico to the United States. This line of vehicles are from the United States going out to Mexico. And the guy on the car, he's saying, es un desmadre. This is a mess. He's a Mexican, and his expression, the first expression that he says, this is a mess. This is a mess. That's what he's saying. The Mexican guy that is a Mexican citizen, he's saying this is a mess. You see a United States Customs right here arresting an individual who got caught. But let me just play. This is 18 seconds going in this bit. 18 seconds going in this video. We'll play the whole video without me speaking, without me interrupting. And then we will talk about repeatedly what is going on in this video. How these people just cross through the port of entry, through the vehicle exit. That's the vehicle exit from the United States to Mexico. So these people were like, right now, through the vehicle exit, we will enter. And they're just running, man. And you can see a United States Customs arresting one at the floor. And ultimately, the Mexican citizen, which is in the vehicle, saying, oh, they caught this one. But the other three, and the expression of the citizen that he is sitting on his car, exiting to Mexico, he's saying, oh, this is a mess. Somebody's saying right here, her Mexico isn't stopping them in their southern border. I heard your president has been inviting 125,000 people to your country. I heard that. I heard that your president has more than 21,000 unaccompanied minors in your country. I heard that. I heard that your president right now, the 46th president, and I'm sorry, which you're going to say is not my president, but he is. I heard that your president right now has been the one incentivizing the cartel for this enormous trafficking, enormous human smuggling to continue. That's what I heard. I don't know if it is true or not. Before blaming Mexico, who's inviting? Who's incentivizing? Huh? Let me play the video right here. Look at this. They got another one over there. And another one over here. You see a custom running over there for help. You see two arrests. You see two arrests being done right here. Two arrests that, practically they were done, and they apprehended two people, but you saw these people just running in through the exit. You just see people running in through the exit. Running in through the exit. And it is just unbelievable. It is just unbelievable. Who's blaming the U.S. citizen? Somebody saying, yes, he's an idiot, but that doesn't mean that Mexico cannot help. I know, but I know what you're trying to say. But who said that it was the U.S. citizen's fault? When did I mention something in this live feed that is the fault of the U.S. citizens? Did I just said something like that? When have I said that? When? When have I said that? When? This is the globalist administrations who are provoking these irregular migrations to happen around the world. This is not even about Democrat, Republican, or a political party. These are people that they are involved with globalism and involved with globalist agendas to portray the automatic destruction of sovereign nations. No borders, no walls, no country at all. This is what it is. And Biden is part of it. Biden is a puppet of this globalization. He's part of it. And, AMLO is another. AMLO is another puppet that is the Mexican president. He's another globalist puppet, which, by the way, he just got smashed by The Economist, by The Economist magazine. It is just globalization. Let me just play the video again before I play you another video of this particular port of entry where they're entering like this. And it has been consistently where all these migrant camps are located steps away from a port of entry. When all these migrant camps are located steps away from a port of entry, this kind of situation happens. People just get desperate. People, they're just like, you know what? My God, I can't be here. I can't be here anymore. I need to cross. So what they do, is just unbelievable. Again, there's another comment. You guys are blaming Mexico. There's another comment that says, why Mexico doesn't stop them from coming in. We are in a globalist compact of immigration. You're talking about Mexico, the Mexican people, or you're talking about the Mexican government. And if you want to go there, if you guys want to go there, I will just basically say, why does not your president shut his mouth? Why your president keeps opening his mouth that he wants to invite the world? This is the thing. Priorities. Worry about what is going on in your country. Please. This is all the fault of Mexico, because if they stop people from entering the south border, we wouldn't have this problem at the borders, are they? No. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Who said that he was going to let in 125,000 per year? 300 per week on every port of entry. Who said it that there was no coyotes debating Trump? Who said it? Who said that there was no child trafficking? Who said that? Who has an enormous problem? And I don't care if you guys say it's not my president. The election was stolen, Oscar Blue. I don't care. It is registered right now. He is the 46th president of the United States of America. You live in the United States of America. I'm sorry. That's your president, whether you like it or not. And he's the one that is taking these decisions. And nonprofit organizations and activists are part of this. These decisions are taken over by globalist leaders. AMLO is part of this globalization. He signed the globalist compact of immigration. Biden is part of this globalization. He's part of people getting, the irregular migration right now, trying to eliminate the terminology illegal entry. So you will not, entering through a non-port of entry will not be punishable. I'm just asking normal questions. Before you say, this government, what's going on with your government? Listen to this. Watch this video again. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. One arrested right there. 7, 8. 8 people just running. One arrested right now. 9. Another one running over there through the mountains. 10. Another one arrested. 11. This is just a normal, typical 12, 13 over there. Got a custom right here coming. This is another entrance from a port of entry. And this is not supposed to be happening, man. This is not supposed to be happening at all. This has been happening for quite some time, entering like this. But it is more incentivized at this moment. This is more incentivized at this moment because they know that the humanitarian right, you cannot touch them. You cannot do anything to them. The humanitarian right. This is another entrance, and hopefully I will get the video correctly because I got 3 windows open. Hopefully I will get the correct one. Let me see if I can get the correct one right here. No, this is another one, which is the kid that is from Morocco. This is another illegal entry. This is another one. Okay, again, I hate this kind of stuff, man. But I want to show you another irregular entry, which is, this is another one. Look at this one. And I don't know, this is from the same particular day. Look at this one. This is what I'm continuously repeating. I'm continuously repeating this. And I will accept your questions and your comments. There's a question right here from Pamela. I will accept your questions and your comments at the last minute of the live feed. I will accept your questions and your comments. But this Pamela says, question, is this the worst you have ever seen, Oscar? In terms to child trafficking, possibly yes. In terms to illegal entry, I will say no. I have seen worse. But right now it is more obvious because there's social media. And before, mainstream media used to not be covering this kind of situation. Right now, it is really bad. Right now, really, really bad. But in a long term, it is going to be the worst in history. The worst in history. The worst in history. This is going to be the worst in history. Now, look at this other video right here. For God's sake, people, until when this is, look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at all those 3 over there. 10, 11, 12. And you see the custom trying to detain people. Look at that. That's an avalanche of people. He's saying stop, stop. The guy's not stopping. This is the exit through a port of entry. Again. I know, people. I know that there's necessities. I know that there is necessities on people in critical situation. Critical situations are happening right now in around the globe. I know that economies are failing. And I know that a lot of these economies need some help. I know. I really do know. And capitalism needs to be more expandable for some countries to be helped. Their infrastructure needs to get better for them to particularly start, for their people not to be exiling like this and not to be going through other countries so they can stay in their country. Their country can provide for better jobs. There's no insecurity. You got a better infrastructure, from all of this kind of stuff. But for God's sake, again, another one. And this is more ridiculous. Look at this one, man. I will count. I will try to count like this. And this is just how many fractions of a second are we seeing this? How many fractions of a second are we seeing this? There's a comment right here, which I will read. And it says, it's Mexico's fault. Martin Vargas is saying it's Mexico's fault for having to open the border to the south. Now, that Biden is not letting them in people on Mexico's border to now that Biden is not letting them in people on Mexico's border to the U.S. are the ones that they're suffering. Why doesn't the Mexican government? I don't even your writing is kind of difficult to understand, Martin, but it's not entirely Mexico's fault. Mexico's fault. I'm sorry, you're incorrect. I'm sorry. I just repeated what your government of the United States of America did. and your government of the United States of America invited 125,000 per year to enter. Per year. If your government of the United States of America will say this is closed and this is the process for asylum, if your government of the United States of America will have your nonprofit organizations, which they are from your country, in your country, if your administration will have these activists, liberal activists, which they're coming over here to our country of Mexico, in your country, not in our country, in your country, it will be completely different. Mexico has the open door in the South. Yes, it has an open door in the South. They're trying to stop it. The fault right here is not Mexico, it's the Mexican government, it's the Mexican communist government. It's exactly like COVID. You cannot blame the Chinese people for COVID, right? You're going to blame the political Communist Party of China, which is the one that is a globalist political Communist Party of China. And the Wu virus came from Wuhan. Everybody knows that, right? But it is not the Chinese people who did that. It is the political Communist Party of China. It is exactly like here, my dear Martin. It is not Mexico as a country. It is the Mexican government, and it is the communist Mexican government who are in the globalist compact of immigration who did this to our country of Mexico. Now, I'm talking about my country of Mexico. I'm talking about my country of Mexico. And you're saying Mexico also has nonprofit organizations. Yes, but they're funded by the United States. Where have you been? You need to study more, man. You need to read a little bit more. They're funded by organizations from the United States. Pueblos Sin Fronteras, Ángeles Sin Fronteras, Al Otro Lado. These organizations are over here, stationed in our country, and they're profiting out of our people, working over here illegally from your country. It is the communists who are doing this. They want to be part of this globalistic agenda, like the globalist compact of immigration, the globalist compact of the education, the globalist compact of the environment, that is the Paris deal. All of them. How's everybody doing? Thank you. People are joining in more on the live feed. Thank you so much for joining in. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link if you guys want to cooperate, if you guys want to contribute to our work. Thank you so much. Look at this. Look at this video. Again, I will show this video. And I will not put the audio because I want to talk I want to talk over it. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There got like 4 over there. 14, 15, 16. Run, Forrest. Like, it's just holy cow. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm not going to deal with these kind of individuals right here. It's like really, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to deal with these kind of arguments that they are really ignorant argument. Who's the government? The people. Who is the people? The Mexicans. Who? Imagine me blaming the United States of America for everything. It's like this guy is really out of pocket. This guy is really he's something else. So I am not going to put it. These are comments that they are just amazing comments. These are really stupid, ignorant comments. Really. Sometimes you can't fight ignorancy and you can't fight incompetency. Really. I'm just also surprised. So this is Mexico. And who's Mexico? The people. And who is paying the government? The people. So whose fault is it? The people. It is not the government. It is not the government, right? It is not the politicians. No, it is the people. It is the Mexican people's fault. It is all their... Holy moly cow. My God. Oh my God. Sometimes I have so much patience, man, but I have been doing this for like 3 years. And sometimes I look at these kind of comments that they come in, these new people that they come into the life. I try to be as much respectful as I can, man. I really try. I really try sometimes. But when you are just talking to a wall, it is just, holy cow, you're never going to win. So this is, again, let me play this video for everybody to see. Look at this. And imagine this is what the United States Customs are dealing right here at the border. But imagine what the Mexican Customs are dealing over there in Tapachula. Imagine what they're dealing over there. So this is another irregular entry. Again, another one for the 50th, 70th millionth time, man. I don't know when is it going to stop. And these nonprofit organizations that they are from the United States of America, where they are located in Mexico, which they are supposedly saying how to process and how to migrate into the United States of America, they're doing a horrible job. They need to be audited. And they need to be corrected. And ultimately, who's, funding these people? But more importantly, the Mexican government needs to be in charge. Not the United Nations, not the humanitarian rights, not the la la li he he ho ho ho. No. The ones that they need to be in charge is every government. In the United States of in the United States of America, the government of the United States needs to be in charge, not the nonprofits, not these organizations. No. Every country, they're letting the United Nations to be in charge. When you let the United Nations to be in charge, you let chaos to be in charge. This is what it's chaos right now in Mexico. It's a disaster, man. This is just light videos. This is just really light videos. Ultimately, there's horrific, videos which you are seeing catastrophes, horrible catastrophes that are occurring in our country. This is news being given by Alfredo Alvarez Noticias, which is one of the best journalists in our country of Mexico. And this arrest were done in Mexicali. These people they intended to cross. This article was released by Alfredo Alvarez Noticias, and it was released on May 28 of 2021. And it says right here on the bottom, they intended to cross to the United States border wall on the May 28th. And you see all of these people right here. Women, men, women, men, women. And it says right here on the bottom, it says Mexicali. That is the border that in Mexico that is connected to the United States of America. And, it is just unbelievable. Look at this. So when is there's going to be order, man? When are you going to have order? When you have migrant camps close to the border, these kind of situations happen. Migrant camps close to the border. These kind of situations happen. Now, let me just put you another video of what happened not too long ago. And this was in the border of Ceuta. That is the border that connects from Morocco to Spain. And I've never seen the video. It's 1 minute and 53 seconds. This is the kid who I put pictures in around a week ago. I put these pictures of him migrating through the sea around the wall in Ceuta, Spain, through Morocco. And this video right here, it is heartbreaking. This is a young kid. Where's UNICEF, by the way? Where's the United Nations Children's Relief Fund? Where is it? Where is it? The United Nations Children's Relief Fund. Where is it? I really don't know where they are. Really. And this is a migrant, unaccompanied minor who migrated around the wall of Spain. And he's saying, if you're going to return me back, basically in the middle of the sea, I prefer to die in the middle of the sea. Where is the United Nations? Those United Nations that they provoked this. Those United Nations that they provoked this. Where are they? Is this amazing? Let me show you this video so you guys can see right here what I'm referring to. This breaks my heart, man. Try to understand us, please, he says. And the National Guard officer saying, look how you came. We try to understand. And this officer is a soldier from Spain. He's saying Rashid Mohammed, that is his name. And he said, I have never heard somebody so young say something like that. That he preferred to die right there in the middle of the sea instead of going back to Morocco. And it's the article says right here, this is one of the thousands of kids, migrant kids, that are trying to cross the border to Spain in the last few days. That he didn't want to return, that he doesn't have no family members in Morocco. That he doesn't care if dying of cold. He doesn't care of dying of cold. If we wouldn't convince him to get out of the water, he would have stayed right there in the water to die. Look how horrible the conditions are in the other countries. But this is the first thing that I want to tell you guys is, where is the United Nations? The United Nations is provoking this. Nobody else. The United Nations is the one that is provoking this. The globalists are the ones that they're provoking this. No other authority. It's just the United Nations. They're the ones that they started saying, everybody migrate. Everybody migrate. Oh my God! There's another humongous person right here. I'm not gonna have it with these kind of people, man. I'm not gonna have it with you guys. I'm not going to have it with you guys. With all these people coming in here and trying to make yourself giving you guys a moment to ride out the coattails out of our live feed. I'm not gonna give a minute to you guys. All right. This is just unbelievable what is happening right here. Look at this. I don't want to return back, he says. So I'm just going to say this. Somebody's saying we can't help the entire world. You know, I don't want to get into that because some U.S. citizens are going to get their feelings hurt when they're saying we can't help the entire world. This is first and foremost. This is not. You know, this is not first and foremost. This is not going on in the border of the United States with Mexico. This is a border between Morocco and Spain. And there's another question saying, Oscar, you asked to share. Give the new watchers have a minute to adapt. They don't understand you personally yet. I don't have time for people to adapt. Really, I don't have time for that. You know, if they want to adapt, and with all respect, they need to go watch the live feed again from the start. I've been doing this for 3 years, so I think that it's no time for people to adapt. They need to start researching themselves. This is the problem with people that, you know, they come in here and it's just unbelievable how they criticize, they attack without putting attention, without giving their own judgment, without understanding. So there's no time for adaptation. The time is to act. The time is to say. The time is to expose. The time is to say the truth. These people, it is just the situation what the United Nations provokes. This is what the United Nations provokes. Irregular migration with unaccompanied minors, irregular migration with a lot of people that they are suffering. And you provoke more suffering, and you provoke more irregularities, and you provoke more of this, and that. When you are provoking just chaos, hunger, suffering, migrating to seas, to mountains, to deserts, more suffering, migrating, swimming, with bottles attached to your waist, migrating, swimming through a non-port of entry. What I just shown in the ports of entrance between Mexico and the United States and Sonora, migrating, through those port of entries irregularly. The United Nations provokes all of that. This globalist compact of immigration, as I just said it thousands of times, and I will say it every time on every live feed, because there's leftist tabloid writers, and also lawyers that they studied in all these places, that they're like saying, oh, you always talk about the United Nations and it's so exhausting that you're talking about, because you don't talk about it. So I will talk about it every single day, because that is the organization that you are, you're protecting. These leftists, they don't talk about the United Nations. They don't talk about globalist agreements. Why? Because that is their ultimate goal, to not talk about it. No, don't talk about the ones that they're funding this, the one that they're giving us work. Don't talk about that. Let's talk about the facts right here, what is going on right here. No. Chingada. Who is funding you? And who's provoking all of these problems? That's the number one thing. The United States, yeah, they cannot help all the world. But the United States also, it is being helped, their economy. And I'm sorry, for a lot of United States citizens, this is the way it is. The economy of the United States relies on international trades. You guys know that, right? You guys know that? Or we're just going to be just not thinking about that. That the United States is just funded by their own selves. And, this is just, because I've been reporting about this globalist migration for years now. And it hasn't stopped. And no leftist, no Republican, no Democrat has been talking about this. This is not even about Republican or Democrat. Really. Because you got a lot of corrupt Republicans inside of the United States of America that they're not even saying about it. That, ultimately, they're rhinos, as United States people say, rhinos, and also the Democrats, that they want communism in there. They are under the communistic ideology. But, the United States cannot fund the whole world. Yes, I understand that. But the capitalism of the United States of America depends on international trade. I can show you that with facts, with numbers. with statistics. It's a real thing. But it's really hard to adapt to that reality. This is, this is what is going on. Irregular entrances. That is particularly, and I wanted to show a video right here of how the situation in Mexico is right now. This is a video that it was a TikTok video, and it is just unbelievably reality of how the insecurity issue in our country of Mexico is right now. This is how the insecurity issue is on Mexico right now. Let me just play you this video on how farmers and Mexican people are kicking out the municipal and federal authorities from this ranch. Look at this video and how people are laughing of this situation. This is why a lot of these people in the United States of America, they're saying, oh, you know what? Oh, no, we have it really bad over here, Oscar Blue. They don't respect the other. Hey, and you got 18 Democrats sending a letter to Anthony Blinken to say to not militarize Mexico anymore. Look at this. Look at this video. Órale. Rocks. 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 Let me play it again. Look at the first officer getting hit. Bat, rock. More rocks. More rocks. And the last one, look. And everybody's laughing about this situation, but this is just horrible. This tells you how nobody respects in certain towns where the cartel is running, basically they're running the little towns. It's just unbelievable how they don't respect the authority and they want the cartels to run. They want the cartels to run these kind of situations. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. Thank you so much. And also different outlets. Thank you so much for joining. Buy me a coffee is on the bottom of the link and also on the top of the link. If you guys want to contribute to our work and our independent reporting, buy me a coffee is right there on the top of the link. A lot of people say, oh, you know what? The United States is giving a lot of money to Mexico. It's giving a lot of money to Mexico. Look how Mexico is paying back. A lot of United States citizens. And I'm not defending the Mexico or the United States. I'm most based on facts and my analysis that I try to understand. This is why a lot of people don't like independent people. This is somebody saying right here. So Oscar, I will read your comments. This is important. So Oscar, what would you say to the people that they are trying to do it this legally immigrate? I've been waiting 3 years for my wife to be able to cross a U.S. citizen. I'm gonna say this to you, man. This is devastating for you guys because you guys are trying to do this correctly. This is the way it's supposed to be. I don't know what impression you're getting of me, but I am for legal migration. I am for doing things legally, documented, peacefully, and with a purpose. I'm pro-migrant, but legally. We have to do process legally. The United Nations is doing everything incorrect. The United Nations is pushing this globalistic agenda, which is just bomb rushing, every border with enormous cases of refugee and asylum. That is. And if you deny refugee and asylum, you are going to be labeled as a racist, as a narcissist, inhumane country that is not giving and is not profiting and is not giving the rights to other people to be safe in another country. So I will tell you, to all those people that they are trying to do it legally, you are getting you are getting a repercussion of these irregular migration. This absolutely and directly affects you. Affects you. Why? Because the courts are being flooded with all migration cases. So the cases that they are being done illegally and documented, and they have been waiting for years, they get affected because of all these cases. So you get backfired of all the. It's overwhelming. It's just overwhelming. So I'm sorry, but you're going to get affected, and you're doing things correctly, and this is not fair. This is not fair for people that they have migrated. There's millions of Mexican people and thousands of Mexican people or millions of foreigners that they have migrated to Mexico, and they have migrated to the United States. They have done it legally, and all of these people, they don't support this because they have kicked their butt for the longest of time to do it legally. And you're seeing this happening to the country that you migrated legally, that it has cost you so much to go there. And you see this irregular activity, you're like, this is not fair. I waited for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. And like, this is jumping over a jurisdiction, jumping over the lane, jumping over the line. It's not fair. It's supposed to be correct. This is why the globalist compact of immigration, it is a broken system. They don't even respect their own laws. It says the globalist compact says that you got to migrate correctly, legally, documented, peacefully, and with a purpose. This is not these cases that we're watching right here. This is not migrating peacefully, documented. This is not migrating with a purpose. The purpose is for you to just exile and say help. You need a purpose, documented. Everything is just like a chain. Every single little thing goes by. There's an order for everything. And because there's no order in the migration around the world in Europe, that this started in Europe, Americans right now are saying, oh my God, this is horrible. This is just, the world is trying to destroy us. No. The United Nations started trying to destroy Europe, trying to destroy Spain. Look what happened in Spain. Look what happened in France. Look what happened in Italy. It is just completely. Look what happened in Germany. This is why the German people started kicking Angela Merkel in the butt, saying like, "What the hell are you trying to do to Germany?" This is why the Spaniards started saying, what the hell are you trying to do to Spain, man? What the hell are you trying to do to France? This is why, Emmanuel Macron, globalist Emmanuel Macron signed it, and people started pushing Emmanuel Macron to get the hell out of it. This is why Bolsonaro got out of it. But he's also, these countries, what they're doing, like Chile. Chile got out of the globalist compact of immigration, but what the Chile communist leader did was like, I'm getting out, but I'm still going to help. Like that is, so where is the neutral, legitimate, neutral, legitimate priority for your citizens? I don't understand. I really don't. And these are sad comments because these really hurt. These comments really hurt because, so Oscar, what are you going to say to us that we are trying to do it legally? Well, for God's sake, God bless you, man. I say, God bless you. And hopefully you will get in legally. And doing your process. Now, I wanted to show this because a lot of people are saying, and somebody's saying right here, Angela Merkel and Macron are dirty. Yeah, they're really dirty. They're the ones that they're funding these hospitals that they're saying to prevent future pandemics. What does this tell you? That they're making hospitals to prevent future pandemics, which tells you that the pandemic is never going to end, that there's going to be more pandemics like, Antonio Gutierrez from the United Nations said that people don't understand isolation. What the hell? Hold on a minute. Antonio Gutierrez, you're telling me, a citizen of the world, a human citizen of not even of the world, that you're telling me that I don't understand isolation? Isolation, I need to understand your terminology. So you're indoctrinating me and you're telling me and you're controlling me of how to isolate. That's what you're telling me? The hell out of here, man. Well, I'm supposed to isolate on whatever the hell you say at the time that you say, and I'm supposed to do whatever you say. That's what you're telling me. So Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron, what they did was like, you know what, man, we need to, money, power. Okay, let's start building. Let's start, what is it going to happen? More pandemics. Like you say, like the World Health Organization, the statement that they did, the statement that they did, and research and fact check me, man. This is not me just speaking out of my, I'm just speaking crazy. Fact check me, please. The World Health Organization made this statement saying that we don't understand, that we don't know that every 100 years a pandemic is going to come. So hold on a minute. Where did you talk to God or what the hell? Where do these people get the power to talk to the Wizard of Oz, man? When do we have that power also? Do we have that possibility of one day waking up and saying, you know what, I want to talk to the Wizard of Oz. Let me just clap my little feet right here 3 times. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Let me just do that so I can find out a way to talk to the future and be like, hey, future. So every 100 years, the future pandemic. So you're basically telling us, basically telling the world, and basically telling everybody that, every 100 years a pandemic is going to come. So you better be prepared, world, because, we're going to build hospitals so everybody knows that there's a future pandemic. Holy cow, man. This is control to their maximum extent. And I don't even want to get there, because this is every piece of the puzzle. Migration, fluency, open borders, no countries, no laws. We implement the law. Then we get the Paris deal. Worry only about the climate change. Decrease the population. Decrease also the contaminants on carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, hydrocarbons. Eliminate the automobile industry by collapsing the gasoline, by collapsing petroleum, and bringing, electrical cars, everything electrical. This is why China, it is investing right now, and it is extracting minerals of lithium around the world. So who are going to be the ones that they're going to lead the automobile industry and electrical cars? China. So who is the one that is pushing this climate change bull crap around the world? China. Control. You got the control right here. You got to control right here. You got to say how many workers you're going to have in your industry, how much you can produce, how much you can give back to the world. And now everybody needs to be a part of this Paris deal, because if you're not part of the Paris deal, you're not part of the new world economy. Right? So if you're not part of the new world economy, you're not going to grow as a country. You're not going to grow in this new globalistic economy growth. So you need to also be vaccinated. So you need to be part of the adjustments from the CDC guidelines, from the World Health Organization guidelines that, hey, you want to be part of this economy? Yes, I want to be part of that economy. Join the Paris deal, man. Okay, what are the restrictions? Oh, these are the restrictions for if you want to be the Paris deal, John. Okay, so, I need to, so I have 100 workers, so I cannot have 100? No, because you're contaminating the lot, so you're going to have 50, and this is how much you can produce. And, you're going to make a lot, but you're going to produce how much money, and you're going to have a fluency of economy, and you have to rotate your personnel. And by the way, these are the CDC guidelines and the guidelines from the World Health Organization. If you want to work in this new infrastructure of economy, so I need to vaccine everybody? Yes, you need to vaccinate everybody, and everybody needs to be under control of the new World Organization guidelines. So, what the hell? Well, hold on a minute. So everybody is like high five. Everybody's working together. And now, not only that, eliminate history by the globalist compact of education, right? That is pushed by the Pope. This is why I've been saying that if the United States of America lets the United Nations into their country, you're done. This comment in this article goes to the person that these people that are saying that the United States is providing so much economy to Mexico. They're giving too much money to Mexico, to our country. I'm not even going to speak right now as a Mexican or as a person that loves the United States of America. I'm just going to speak facts. So for you to understand, to speak the facts, you need to understand how to digest this information. And don't get mad and don't get upset, because this is strictly facts. And this is factual, because I have said multiple times, multiple, like quadruple, multiple to the highest capacity of quantum physics. I have said this multiple times, and this is statistics that I just like to show stats and statistics. The United States of America, their economy is out of international trade. The United States is the most powerful country because of their international trade and their international capitalism. It's not because they have, oh my God, it's all interior in the country. No, the product of the United States of America is sold to the world. Sold to the world. And the world benefits of the United States of America's international commerce and international trade. What happens if you collapse like people are saying, close the borders? The most ignorant statement. Close the borders. Close it. Just close it, man. Close it. Close the country. We can do it ourselves. You become a communist country then. That's what communism is about. You know that? Close the borders, man. Close it. So you're going to collapse economically. That's what you're telling me. That you want your country to collapse. This is just international commerce on exportations. The United States, $1.57 billion in 2013. And the products that they are exporting is 99.2% of supplies, industrial, 26.8%. Capitals, like they are exporting transistors, airplanes, vehicles, motors, computers, equipment, and parts, 49%. And consumables on automobile industries and medicines, 15%. Where all of this that the economy of the United States benefits from, where did they go? Look, 19%. Where does it go? First and foremost, Canada. Second, where does it go right there? Mexico. We depend on each other. If you close the south border, like a lot of ignorant people say, you are going to collapse. If you close the north border with Canada, the economy is going to collapse in the United States of America. Look how much the international trade and money depends the United States on. This is why Donald Trump, one of the greatest presidents of the United States of America, said, I'm not going to close the border. I'm a businessman. I understand if I close the border, I will collapse. A lot of industries are going to go. The automobile industry, I'm number 2 in the world. Number 1 is China. If I close it, how am I going to provide to my people? Bring it all into right here to my country and close it. Yeah, but how are you going to export? You're going to import? Yeah, all right, import. But guy, you got to export. Right? You got to export your product, right? Right? But close the border. Close the border. Look at right here. Importations. Right here you got, for God's sake, you export more to Mexico than China, U.S. Oh, there's a lot of foreign aid to Mexico. You export more to Mexico than to China. Oh, there's a lot of foreign aid. There's a fact right here. You're making a lot of money in Mexico also. China, 7.2%. Japan, 4.7%. These are facts without me being a Mexican and without me admiring the United States of America. Look at the importations right here. $239 billion. Products, from farming products, importations 4.9%. Industrial, 32.9%. Petroleum. Petroleum 8.2%, and consumables 31.8%. Origin from importations. Who do you got right here on third place? Who do you got right here? Huh? Who is it? Do you see it right there on the bottom? Who do you got right there in third place? Who do you got right there? But who do you import the most? Who do you import the most? This is the problem. That you brought China into your economy so much on Barack Obama's administration that you depend on it. So when they closed their ports due to COVID, it collapsed your economy. This is why your GDP went down. And the GDP of China when COVID happened was the only economy that it was plus 3%. And the economy of the United States was -4%. Facts. Just facts. Right now, the GDP product, the gross domestic product in the United States is just cranking up a little bit and getting back again in motion. But look who you depend on. Consumables are going into your country. 19.5% from China. 14.2% from Canada, 11.8% from Mexico. And you're telling me close the borders, Blue? You really want to do that? Do you really want to do that? Look at this. On the period, this is a direct investment from the United States to Mexico. A direct investment from the United States of Mexico. This is how much money, 213,433.9 millions of dollars. That represents 46.0% accumulated of what the United States has invested in Mexico. 48 from this period, 1999 to 2016. 48.9% the United States has invested on the manufacturing sector on Mexico, which is automobile industry, manufacturing televisions, manufacturing, refrigerators, manufacturing all of that. Invest in Mexico, the cheap man labor across it, and I sell it over here, and I export to the world. This is why the biggest exportation ports are in the United States. New York has one. Long Beach has another one. This for 54.7% on investments. United States manufacturers on fabricating, referring to transportation, beverages, cigarettes, and chemical industry. 54.7% the United States has invested on Mexico. 13.0% direct investment on the sector of automobile industry. Importations, 53.7%, 93.7% accumulated on stores and auto service. Close the borders, Blue. We depend on each other. Our borders cannot be closed. It's international trade. We need more border security, and we need to get the hell out of the United Nations. Solution, get the hell out of the United Nations. Why are you trying to affect the economy? The economy has nothing to do with an irregular migration. That's another different topic, brother. That's border security. Get the hell out. Push Mexico to get the hell out of the globalist compact of immigration. Affect them in the pockets. Tariff, like Donald Trump did. You want to keep on doing it? I will tariff you on 5% on the automobile industry, on the avocado industry, and also on the alcohol industry. And by God, man, you're gonna fix it. And what happened? Immediately, the government of Mexico started fixing it. And now that Trump is not in the office, what now? You don't have that tariff anymore. So everything's open again, right? So you got Biden saying, everybody come. There's no tariff. This is another way how the United States economy is number one top notch. Tariffs, taxes on around the world. Close the borders, bro. Right? Closing the border is the biggest mistake for us in terms to money, economy. In terms to money, economy. I don't care. We will suffer the consequences. You're going to turn into a communist country. That's what you're telling me? Unbelievable. How's everybody doing? An hour and 9 minutes going into this live feed. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link if you guys want to contribute to our work. Buy Me a Coffee is right there. Thank you so much for people that are contributing to our independent reporting and independent media. This is the beautiful thing. We are, let's be central and let's be non-biased about this, man. So a lot of people get into their feelings immediately. Like, oh no, I don't agree with you, Blue. And I get I get some Biden supporters right here, and it's sometimes you need to not understand where they're coming from, but sometimes you gotta respect what they're saying, because it's a non-biased broadcast. Whether their comments are really off track because they want communism, so it is the job right now of people of that they have the understanding of what the hell is going on. So it is the job of every single one of you guys to start educating the population. What can I do, Blue? I'm right here sitting down at the computer. Please start educating the population, man. Please start doing it. I'm going to read the comments of Buy Me a Coffee. You guys can go in there and post a comment and post a question, and I will read it right here. And I want to say thanks to Miss Mary. It says, I'm not sure why I got an email unless you have a new channel. Well, I know it is you. Enjoy your coffee. God bless. Thank you so much. Anonymous, also, thank you so much. Mr. Scott, thank you so much. Another anonymous, thank you so much. You guys are register, man. Put yourself as a nickname or something so I can say thank you, man. Thank you so much. Anonymous says, I love you, Oscar. Thank you for keeping it real, always. Truth matters. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Miss Cheryl says, Oscar, thank you for opening the eyes of the masses to atrocities that are going on with the borders all over the world. It is truly tragic to see the desperation of the people. God bless you and Anthony. Oh, yeah. God bless my partner, Anthony, man. God bless that guy. And also Miss Mary Yates says, thank you for your excellent journalism, Oscar. Thank you so much, Miss Mary. And also Anonymous, also another contribution. Thank you so much for every single one of you that you guys are watching. Thank you. It's the most important thing for every single one of you that we need to specifically be real with each other. It is time for us to not carry ourselves to one side and another side and another side and another side. One day you're the left, one day you're the right, one day you're the right, the other day you're extreme right, the other day you're extreme left. It's time for everybody to understand the situation. Now, it is not you're watching a migrant cry, and immediately you see a comment that is really irrational, saying, "Oh, why they're coming in illegally?" Like, no, guy. It's not about it's to see that they're using human beings as a product. That's the number one thing. They're using human beings as a product. They're pushing this narrative under their head that everything is open, everything is okay. You go over there, you go over there, you go over there, you go over there. Wherever you want to go, it's going to be open. So you bring a business to the refugee and asylum seeking that is the biggest lucrative business right now in the world, ultimately, but you don't attack the real problem, the cancer of the problem. It is the United Nations right now with these globalistic agreements. Who is behind all of these agreements? The elite and the United Nations. And you guys, they are using our leaders as puppets, as to forcing them. This is basically forcing the economy to fall into one economy. The new Paris deal agreement is for everybody to be forced into one economy that is going to be controlled by, the new leaders of the world. If you're not part of the new Paris deal, you are not going to be part of this new infrastructure of a world economy. So basically, you are going to be going broke. So you need to be part of the Paris deal. And after you're not part of the Paris deal, if you're not part of the Paris deal, then it comes the globalist compact of education. And if you want to preserve your history, you want to preserve or you're going to want to get better on the educational sector in your country, they're going to tell you, yes, I know you want to do that, but, you have to understand the new globalist law, the new education law implemented by the United Nations and by the Vatican. They're the ones that are pushing it. I don't want that. I want to push my history. I want to teach my kids to love their country, to love their nation, to love their flag. Yeah, but you need to be more world now, more globalistic now. It's a global thing. I have shown you videos of the Pope talking about the globalist compact of education, how he uses the word global, global, globalización, globalización, globalization, globalization. Consistently, he uses it. These are globalist people, man. That they don't give a rat's ass about no border, no constitution. They want to implement their law by force and by indoctrination. And ultimately, your last resort is help. I don't have an economy. You need to come to me now. That's what it is. You need to come to me. Your economy is failing? Oh, I'm so sad about that. Really, I'm so sad. You need to come to me now. Come to me. A lot of people have criticized me about the Pope because I talk about the Pope, and I have never talked about no Catholic leader because it's prohibited over here in broadcasting in Mexico. It's prohibited right now over here in broadcasting in Mexico to say something about the Pope. But as I am doing it in English, I'm not doing it in Spanish, so I can talk about it. I can tell you, you know what? The Pope is the most globalist person that exists in this planet, and the most irresponsible with the Catholic Church. He approved, most recently, to do studies on aborted fetus cells from the 1960s and 70s. The Catholic Church, for God's sake, and the Vatican approved that. For God's sake, who do you got as a leader and that in the Vatican, man? When you're approving to do studies on aborted fetus cells for prevention of future diseases, the word abortion for every single one of you guys, it is a word that is prohibited on the four walls of the Vatican. It does not enter because it is destroying a people's life. It is the automatic destruction of a human being, that it does not have recognition of what is life. And ultimately, that word abortion should not even penetrate by the most little space that is on the wall of the Vatican. It does not go in there. But the Pope signed it, and the Vatican signed it and said, let's do studies on aborted fetus cells. And after he declared that letter, and after he signed that letter, 2 weeks later, they approve abortion in Argentina. Crazy, huh? Crazy. I don't believe in conspiracy theories, man. That they're, oh man, I don't like Q. For if I got Q people right here, I don't like Q. You're welcome to come into my live feed, and thank you so much, and I will respect you. But don't bring your conspiracy Q theories. I don't believe in Q. Really, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't believe in Q. This conspiracy, and then it's just crazy. The Q movement made Republicans look crazy. That was the whole plan, to make Republicans look crazy. That was the whole plan. The whole plan was to make Republicans look crazy. I'm just giving you facts, man. Because sometimes Q was assertive, and sometimes I never. Oh my God. You heard about what Q said, and it was so assertive. Number 17, man. 17 and 17 and 17 and 17 and 17. All right. And sometimes, like, it didn't happen. Oh, yeah, but, it could happen. It could happen. Q make everybody look crazy. Q. The Q movement. For people that don't understand that. Let me thank some people right here. So I have it really takes a little while for somebody, Anonymous. Also, I want to thank Anonymous, who right now just gave us another contribution. It's Sunday, people. I just want to, I just want to, congratulate everybody, which is in this live feed. Thank you so much for and thank you so much for your contributions. There's a comment right here. It says why Q is in Matthew and Mark. Oh my God. Holy cow. I'm not gonna talk about Q. Really, it's paranoid. Really, I'm not gonna talk about Q. You can talk about Q and another Q following page. This, I'm not going to put attention to those comments. So it is Sunday, so I will give a couple of minutes for questions to be asked, and I will be right here and putting your questions on the live screen for you guys. So if you guys want to ask, if you guys want to ask a question right here, I will answer it. I want to say hello to Ting Ting. Hello to you. It's not mean anything to me. Nice to see you, Patriots. Thank you so much, Miss Ting Ting, to be on our live feed. God bless you. Thanks so much. Humongous hug to you. Oscar, thank you so much also to Cindy right now. Let me refresh the buy me a coffee thing. And thank you so much to Cindy Witter, Miss Cindy, saying, Oscar, without you, we never get the truth out of the border. I can't thank you enough. Please, thank you and your families to be safe. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will answer a question right here. Is Isa Wagner? How you doing, Isa? And there's another question right here by Paula Cuellar. Another question by Michael. The questions are going real fast, so I will. Lisa Wagner, hold on. I pushed a question right here. Another one. Where are you? Oh my God. Right here. Okay, it says Oscar, does your president support the compacts? He supports the globalist compact of immigration, and he is in the Paris deal. So yes, we got a communist ideology president. That he is the worst president right now. We got more than 85,000 murders in his first administration. It's horrible what he's doing to the country. Our economy is collapsing. This is why he was on the front page of The Economist, and everybody's calling him a false messiah because he promised, all these things to the people, and it's all incorrect. It's just communism coming into your country. This is Michael De Silvio. Do you believe that they do the chrome to try to stay young looking? I don't like to. That's another topic. I don't like to get into that. I get into much factual thoughts. Marquita Brown says, can you tell us what your religion is? I believe in God. God did not came in no shape of religion. God came to save us. He sent his son, Jesus, to teach us to love each other, to care for each other, and to also know that to treat one another with respect. It doesn't matter how humble you are. It doesn't matter if you have so much, if you have so less. I believe in those. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. Let me another question right here. There's a lot of questions, man. So I'm just going to go little by little, one by one. And yes, right here. Are you on Discord? No, I'm not. Paula Cuellar says, have you seen people rush the border like this in history? Back in the 90s, yes, it was really bad, but not like this. This is out of hand. Ms. Nancy has right here a question. It says, Oscar, how do you know for sure Beijing Biden hasn't signed the globalist compact of immigration? Well, they would have made it now already, global to everybody to know. The only thing that I can tell you is that Antonio Gutierrez from the United Nations, he already congratulated Joe Biden on approaching the fact of bringing the situation of refugees and asylum close to his border. He's saying that he hopes that Joe Biden will sign it later on. So there is a possibility that the United States will sign it. And it was already being brought in the Barack Obama administration. Sue, question, are there any safe places in Mexico? Mexico is safe as long as you are not involved with the organized crime, as long as you are not involved with the cartel, as long as you're not doing bad stuff. You can go to whatever place and enjoy our beautiful country. But as long as you're not involved with that, and then you're not in areas that there are a lot of criminal activity, why you want to go there? Tourist areas are beautiful over here. Okay. Let us go right here for more questions. Says Tim Stratocasters. What do you think of Trump supporting the backs? It is inevitable. It was going to come. It's a freedom of choice. I'm not going to be telling everybody right here. My broadcast is to broadcast the news. It's not to implement hysteria like the leftist tabloid writer says, or to not tell people what to do. You can do whatever the hell you want with your body. It's like the leftists say, it is my body, it is my choice. So it is your body and it is your choice to say, but if he took already the backs is because he wants to put an example to the world that it is, if it is the solution or not. A lot of people take it as a solution. A lot of people don't take it as a solution. And it is not his place and it is not our place to contradict and to also to judge anybody that is taking it or not taking it. It is a freedom of choice. I believe that. A lot of people talk about Israel being the Holy Land, and it is the country that has been vaccinated completely. So, what is the, it's only to fit the narrative. No, let's be real with each other. So Concern K, are there cartels or nonprofits the ones supplying what? Do you think Trump will come back and help stop all this bad stuff that is going on? Well, we don't know. He's just throwing little left hooks and right hooks over there. So I don't know. I can't be telling you, if he's going to come back or not. And practically, I don't live in the United States. So the only thing that I can tell you is that he's throwing little left and right hooks that possibly he's going to. Are you building a community on any platform? I have a platform of almost 70,000 followers in Facebook. And also I have one here in YouTube that is 20,000+. Also, I got Telegram. And also we got Instagram that I'm trying to grow. So there you go. There you go, buddy. Another one right here. This is a really accurate comment. Really accurate, I'll tell you. And I want to say thank you for this comment. If abortion is considered my body, my choice, the backs is the same. It's my body, my choice. I cannot agree with you more. Cannot agree with you more. Does the government own the cartel? It hurts to say, but yes. And it is all the way around. It is a vicious cycle. There's a lot of questions, and I like people to ask me questions. It is okay. I'll try to answer it as much as I can. Israel force its people. No, let's not justificate. A lot of people like to justificate a lot. No, let's not do that. Let's not start justifying the solution, because Israel has become a globalist country. Benjamin Netanyahu is part of it. Benjamin Netanyahu is part of it. You guys remember how Benjamin Netanyahu was friends with Donald Trump, high five, and all this kind of stuff, right? And when Joe Biden won, he was the first one that congratulated Joe Biden, right? You guys remember, or you guys forgot about that? I think that you guys forgot about that, right? You guys forgot about that. Híjole. Benjamin Netanyahu is just part of this globalistic agenda. And It's not that you don't have an option or not. You can easily say no or yes. But, the system is practically bringing you to its knees to say, if you want to be in a confined space without no mask, show me your vaccine card. So it's not forcing. It's just basically if the people, like the United States people say, deny it, they don't want to be a part of it. They can do what like Argentina is doing. They can do what Germany is doing. So it's not Israel forces people. No. Benjamin Netanyahu, he's part of this globalization. It's a lot of people that they give a face to the world, but there's other agendas behind it, like the Pope. Basically, like the Pope. God bless you all. Thank you so much for joining this live feed on this Sunday. I will leave an hour and 31 minutes. I extended this live feed a lot because I like to talk to people, and it's Sunday. So I wanted to have a nice conversation with you guys. God bless you all. Have a beautiful evening. Follow and have a beautiful long weekend. I don't know what. And before I go, I saw this tweet of the Vice President Kamala Harris is saying, have a nice long weekend or have a beautiful long weekend or something like that. Oh my God. I don't know what to say about that. So let me just say something. So you pander on every tweet when George Floyd, the occurrence to George Floyd and everything that is going on with Black Lives Matter and all that kind of stuff. You pander to that. You pander to the humble and suffering of the situation at the borders. You pander to that. But when it comes to the Memorial Day weekend, what you do is say, have a nice weekend. That's all you got? Holy cow. Really? That's all you're going to give to the American people? Oh my, don't tell me that is the only thing that you're going to give away to the American people. That you're not going to say, I'm appreciative of the people that they have died for this country, for our freedom, for our economy, for me to be standing here at this podium as the first vice president female. Thank you to all those people that have gave their life for this country and for this land. They have sacrificed, and they have some soldiers that they don't have no legs, no arms, no, they cannot even see anymore. But you only say, have a nice weekend. But when it comes to the George Floyd, the pandering, the Black Lives Matter, you make a long tweet, even you speak about it, and you make an event, and you're like, oh my God, this is serious. My God, systematic racism. Total disrespect. Complete disrespect, man. Complete disrespect to the people that they have gave their lives to their country. But that's the vice president of the United States of America. What can you say? That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't know if I'm right or I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm saying things right or I'm incorrect, or he's pushing hysteria against the Biden administration and it is inadmissible. I don't know. I really don't know. I really think that you need to give a little bit more to the American public on this day. And is your first Memorial Day. For God's sake, come out and say something, or come out and text something like thank you, or I respect you, or thank you, or just go and fake a photo like AOC at the detention center and cry or something. Give me something, man. You got the best soap opera artists over there. For God's sake, on the Oscars, man, the best fake people in the world. If you want to just be fake for someone, just be fake for a moment, man. Be fake for a moment, please, to the American public. Just don't go over there and have a nice weekend, and then you gotta post a picture like, like laughing, like holy cow, oh my God! But you pander to when the Black Lives Matter situation. It is just horrific. 1 year of the horrible event that happened with George Floyd, and we are still here fighting the fight. Oh my God, I'm so frustrated. I'm so oppressed, and I am so full of fear right now. I cannot even go inside the White House anymore. But when is Memorial Day? Your first Memorial Day. The only thing that you tweet is have a nice long weekend and then a picture of you laughing. God. Holy cow, man. I'm just watching that tweet and I'm like, wow. Wow. I'm like, can't believe this stuff, man. Is this real? These people that they have given their lives for the country of the United States of America, they're rocking their stomach right now in their graves, man. They're like, oh my God, I wish I could get up out of this grave, man. Oh my God. I'm not gonna say nothing about Memorial Day because I cannot express, something like that. The only thing that I can tell you is that as a foreigner and a migrant, a Mexican, proud. I love my country and I love my country and Viva Mexico for forever. Viva Mexico forever. I love being a Mexican. I love that I'm a Mexican citizen. But I will tell you, Memorial Day weekend, it is really important for the United States of America. And whoever does not appreciate, as I was telling the American people not too long ago, what is rich? And to be rich, a lot of people in the United States are saying, I don't have a big home. I don't have a nice car. I don't have the luxury of what they say about American people. No, you got everything incorrect. That is what Memorial Weekend, as Memorial Day, will make you appreciate what being rich is. Being rich is to be born. You were born in this flag right here. And you have freedom. That's what being rich is about. So Memorial Day is for you to appreciate all the beautiful things that you have right now, that you are sitting down right now making possibly you're frying some chicken on the grill, you're enjoying the weekend with your family, you're enjoying this Sunday, you go out on the store and you're free. You're enjoying all of that because of all of those individuals and people that they have died for that flag right there, right here, this flag, that they have died for that country. So you can have that freedom and that luxury to be free. You're rich and you don't know that. You were born in the cradle of gold. You can accomplish everything that you want in this world, but you got to work for it. The American dream is not to just cross and gimme, gimme, gimme. No, the American dream is to cross the border legally, be in the United States of America, step into the United States of America and appreciate that country and absorb it and love that country and to think, what am I supposed to do to achieve the American dream? Okay, now I'm here. Let's get to work. That is appreciating freedom. That is appreciating the most richest country that exists in the world, not just by money, not just by property, not just by investment, not just by capital, by appreciating that you are in the most freedom country that exists in this world. That is being rich. And that is what Memorial Day is about, to remember those people that they gave you that luxury that you have today. Not a tweet that says, have a nice long weekend. God bless you all. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, on every platform that exists. Also, Ben Berquam and Will Johnson. Also, Miss Sarah Carter and Fox News. You can follow me at Facebook as Oscar Blue. Also, you can follow me at YouTube as Oscar Blue, Telegram, Instagram, and Rumble. Stay safe. Have a beautiful weekend. God bless you all. Viva Mexico, and forever Mexico. And God bless the United States of America. Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy it. And always remember, stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. And always your country first. God bless.
van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
Couple of questions. No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.